everyone to the Queer Mass, the Queer Mosque. Before we get started, there are some brief announcements we would like to make. First and foremost, most importantly, there is an interactive glitter warning. For those of you who are not interested in getting glittered, we apologize, because it's going to happen, and we informed you before arriving. There is also the potential for strobing effect for some of you who might be affected. There is also a trigger warning that there will be a scene of pushing and a little bit of violence. Last but not least, we would like to invite you to please scan the QR code so that way you can access our zine and follow along with us. The welcomed unwelcome. We are the unwelcome. The cold streets and shut doors, the fan deposit, the pleading Anmeldung, the corporate banners you hang once a year. We are the unwelcome. Brown babies born to white mothers, flat iron burns, and outlaw hijabs, anglicizing our history and ancestry for a salted palate. We are the unwelcome, time scrubbed clean and forgotten. The missed, misused, abused, the empty table setting, the silence at Christmas. We are the unwelcome. To the omnipresent, all-seeing one who refuses to see the beauty he has made. And maybe if he was a she, or a they, maybe would have been different, would have been kinder, wiser. Welcome. Selective. Selective with our time, our care, our love, and our reach-outs, because the only thing the churches did teach us about self-love and sacrifice was at the behest of masters that would blame us twice. Once for existing, and twice for believing that we were anything like them. Us heathens with reasons beyond their dichotomous hypothesis. Black, white, brown's not right. Dick or pussy make a baby, choosing between the messy world that they created for themselves. Because they made sure to exclude us, to move us to the index of obscenity, to a footnote on a page, where they misspelled our names anyway. And they made sure to go out of their way to say, you are not welcome here. And they taught us their ways. And they gave us these religious frames, but we refuse. Because we are the gold stones. We are surgical scars. We are one-pot dinners. We are the ones whose laugh echoes contagiously into choral chambers. We're the ones who ask too many questions. We're the ones who wear too much color on monochrome days, and we're the ones who, with an ever-watchful eye, ear, for fear that we might lose another one this year. We are the ones who hold spaces at tables. We are the face you wish you had the courage to see every morning. We're the ones whose smells waft down your hallways, sleep with you deep into your pillows and dream as you whisper Kujara. We're letters that you can't pronounce. We're the swirling sound your mouth twists to kiss itself. We are the hands to eat and make love with, to tell stories with, and to never miss a protest. We are the rhythms and the hips. We are the body. We are welcome. And we are beautiful. So we welcome you to this found place. We welcome you to this safe space. We welcome you into this house to prove that each of you are not alone. Blessing be. Blessing be to this found family.
In the dawn of my existence as a child, I danced in the embrace of tradition's smile. Hindu culture, a tapestry so divine, a burst of colors, a cherished sign, bathed in the hues of Rangoli's grace. My tiny feet traced patterns, a joyous chase, mandalas of love, vibrant and bold, a tale of tradition, a story untold. Deepavali's glow, a symphony of lights, crackers in the night, like starry heights, lamps aglow, dispelling the dark, a festival of joy, an eternal spark. Ganesha with his elephantine grace, a gleeful God with a smile on his face, monarchs and blessings, a divine treat. In the rhythm of life our hearts beat, holy, the carnival of colors, so bright, a riot of joy, a spectacular sight. In playful abandon, we splashed and we sneered, a festival of love, where all fears disappeared. Saris, and Bidli, a culture attire, brimming with stories, setting hearts on fire, the language of gestures, a traditional art, a heritage, passed down, a treasure to impart. The Vedas whispered in the temple's hush, a sacred language, a divine crush, chants and mantras, an ancient song, resonating through ages where I thought I belonged. In the lap of culture, as a child I stood, with customs and rituals not completely understood. A symphony of traditions, a cultural spree. In the grandeur of Hinduism, as a child I found glee. But in the shadows of ancient temples, where incense weaves its tale, I was a child untouchable, sailing through a caste-bound trail. Beneath the weight of labels, a spirit yet to soar, in the land of sacred rivers, lakes, a journey to explore. As a sapling I stood, marked by the chains of birth, a lower caste untouchable, navigating the earth, forced into the folds of a faith not of my choosing. In the temple's echo, my innocence was losing. Scripture spoke of equality, a distant mirage. Yet in the courtyard's distance, caste was a written charge. The sacred verses echoed, but not for those like me, a child of the oppressed longing to be free. Amidst the chants and rituals, a whisper in the breeze, a revelation unfolding like petals from a squeeze. Not just a child of faith, but a girl, not a boy. A truth hidden in shadows, a clandestine ploy. The sacred thread of privilege, denied to my embrace, untouchable, unforgiven in this rigid caste-based space. Yet beneath the weight of prejudice, a spirit brave and bold, a story of defiance in the verses yet untold. As the dawn of self-awareness painted up hues upon my mind, I grappled with the notion of being female confined. A world that frowned upon the dreams that dared to sprout. For a girl in patriarchal grip, the journey was no doubt. In the eyes of society, a vessel to be confined. Yet within this frame, a universe of thoughts entwined. Denied the wings to soar, yet a spirit poised to fly. I questioned the narratives that sought to deny. For every sacred text that deemed me less divine, I sought the strength within, the defiance to enshrine. A web of woes, woven yet colors throwing light. In the face of prejudice, a flame struggling to shine bright. Echoes of the temple silence my plea as I hid my gender, my unshackling destiny. A girl in a world that you earned for her fate, who was lost unloved, who was lost unloved, unwanted, a life of dismay.